Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Koundé calmly anticipates.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. And here's Drogba. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gray. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's a chance. Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Cavani. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Goes looking wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's good running with the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bentancur. Johnson. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
the referee's
time.
looking at his watch. We could be done here. Messi looks to clip it forward. Can he latch on to this? Up he goes! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Edinson Cavani.
That'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Quality ball. Koundé. Hernandez. Messi. Messi, given the lift of his goal. And Koundé. Danny Vivian. Kvaratskhelia. And he was quick to react. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Kvaratskhelia. Gray.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Koundé. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, smashing header! And it's come back out to him. And one more try! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Son Heung-min. Udogi. Stood up well to him there. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Johnson. Number 30, Bentancur.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that has put paid to that.
Kulusevski.
And he's intervened well there.
Bissouma.
Now it's Kulusevski. Gets his pass away. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Pedro Porro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Whatever he had in mind, he'll try from distance. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Solanke. Sarr. Now it's Kulusevski. He's through a big chance!
There will be 3 minutes
And he
at
goes
a time.
cross-field. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That is a great pick out. Decent hit! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
And now, the
Cavani
moment we've all
voted
been waiting
man of the
for.
match,
It's
and
time to announce
deservedly
today's
so.
Man of the match.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez. That's a throw. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think Ward-Prowse will have a key role, Peter. He will undoubtedly be asked to set the tempo. He's someone who we've known about since his early days. He did fade for a little while, but he's back stronger than ever now, and he's showing a lot more snap, more personality, more assertion, and central...
Mbappe! Goal! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Drogba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedri. And Koundé. Kvaratskhelia. Pedri. And here's Cavani.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Full crew. West Ham finding their passes. Koundé. Hernandez. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Skulls. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, But there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See,
Fulkrug! He's got away with one there.
that's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Mbappe, Hernandez, more and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, can he get onto this? Kvaratskhelia. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And it's Van Dijk. Still just a single goal between the sides.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Fulkrug. Oh, that's well spotted. Drogba fiddles it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! Messi finds himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
Messi. Pedri. And no, he's seen through all of that. Todibo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wan-Bissaka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And he can clear it away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way past. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Souček gets flagged offside. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, smashing header! The whistle is gone and it is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Mbappe
picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.